Well, Mylee, how you feeling? How you feeling? You're feeling better, it looks like. Had a rough morning? Did you have a rough morning?
Honey, stop it!
Do you remember anything that happened? Today was an eventful morning. Mylee had a seizure this morning. Well, at least we think it's just this morning. And we was comforting her in the bed this morning as she was coming out of it. It took a while for us to get her back to getting her out of the seizure. We didn't get to see the shaking or anything that she does, but Zoe did, because Zoe sleeps with her at night. And Zoe called us and told us that Mylee was having a seizure, so we rushed in there, and that part was done. But it took us a while to just sit there and watch her rest as she was getting out of it. So they're inside the home today with her, watching her, and I got Devin with me today. We're going to kind of work on this garden. I got to get the trellis up on the pole beans. I'll try to get that done before I get back in the house. I want to try to hurry with this, so I can get on those reports that I got to get wrote. So we're getting grass out the garden now. It's time to get this stuff out. The dirt's getting dry enough to where we can get it pulled. Devin's doing an amazing job. This rain has just blew up the grass in here, and we got to get working on these gardens and get them back in shape. And I couldn't do it without my son. He's amazing. So he's working on that, and we're gonna get what?
Those leaves are down on that one, and this one's.
Yeah, that's good. Just keep it up, and then whatever we don't have a plant, we're gonna till it up, because it looks like this garden's turned out to be a great garden to grow in. These beans are just growing up. So let me get started with what I got to do, and hang in there with us. Get all these things banded up. They're growing. This one's getting big. Hey, buddy, you check a little flower? I know Mylee's not here with us today. She's resting. She came inside the front room, and Teddy was freaking out because Teddy doesn't come inside the front room because of the other dog. So he was freaking out. So she went back to the back, to the bedroom, and they're watching Kaylee is with us, so Kaylee's back there watching her and making sure she's okay. All right. That's done. Well, that looks awesome, Devin. You're doing a great job. Oh, this is what it's supposed to look like. Getting her done. We need to get those leaves off the ground. If I would have started this early, I knew they were cold beans, but actually I had this string a whole lot lower. Okay, so the whole thing that I'm doing is I put these T-posts in and I ran a string on the bottom. Now I'm gonna run a string on the top, and we're gonna make some trellis with string. And I'm hoping that this works. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we got this string on the top done, and I sectioned them. Every T-post made a new string. That way if one breaks, it's not going to break the entire bunch. So that's why I did it that way. And then I have the bottom. So now what I'm going to do is make me some runners that will go from here to there. That way they have something to climb on. Don't matter if you have extra string. Don't matter if you have extra string, you cut it too long, because I'll let the extra string hang down. So if they need to grab on, then grab on.
Alright, so Dad went to the house to work on some editing on a video that he's posted already, but me and Devin got all of the ones that he tied up here, so he left us with the job to let me see if I can move the tripod. And we tied all of them down there, and we got all the way to, we set it down right here. where this one is attached to the yarn. So, since he took his knife, we can't finish it or start any other ones. Okay, well, I just went inside to see what Dad was doing with the editing because I noticed he was taking a while. But he's trying to get it uploaded and processed. I think it was the video from yesterday, I think he was filming, or like, and he filmed some clips today, I'm not sure. But as you saw in the last clip, I put we tied them all over there, and now I got scissors instead of a knife, so I don't have to work to saw through the things, and you can just snip them off. And that's what I'm gonna do now, and I'm gonna leave the camera going so you can see all that I'm doing it, you know? I think my brother might come meet me doing this, but for now, it'll just be me. Okay, so we have all the yarn tied at the top from, like, I guess you can say that second T-post all the way down. We didn't tie at the bottom because you don't want to tie at the top, cut the yarn, tie, and just keep doing that for every single one of them. You want to tie the yarn and just go all the way down and then come back and knot all the bottoms, because that would just take too long. But we have this 4 T-posts, and we're gonna, you know, tie that all like from scratch. We have nothing to start with, but Dad is still inside, so I just thought I'd update y'all on what we're doing. So I will update y'all again once Dad gets out here.
I didn't get to close my video yesterday, so let me get it closed today before I get this video uploaded. Just wanted to kind of show you what's going on in the garden on a Tuesday. And we're starting to get tomatoes. I kind of like to come over here and I shake them just to, instead of just tapping the flowers, I give a little shake to the tomato plants. And we're starting to get tomatoes. We got some little ones forming there. And we got some coming up here, which is awesome. All of these plants have tomatoes on them. How cool is that? A little wire fell down. I gotta get that picked back up. This was supposed to be for my beans. I can get it back on there. All right, and let me show you what the beans are doing. They're just climbing away. Look at them getting up there and growing. So this little rope system's working. For now, at least. I'm sure that they're going to run out of places to go. I do have some yellow leaves I got to get off of here, but they are coming up. And Mylee is a whole lot better after she slept a while from her seizure that morning that I first started this video. Then she started moving around, and then she was back with me. So I didn't get to finish showing you what this looks like. So we've completed it, and I actually put some T-post up, and I ran some strings so these plants can grab on, and they're already grabbing on. How cool. I got some that hasn't yet, but I'm sure they're gonna make it. So I just made this out of string. And it goes all the way down here. Boy, if we get all of these beans, man, we're gonna be excited. So that's that. And my cucumber plant has decided to grow on the net where my little strawberries are. Strawberries ain't really doing anything, so I'm just gonna let it have fun. They're gonna grab onto it and do what it wants to do. And these plants are growing. They're over waist high. Well, they're waist high now to me, which is really cool. And my tomato plants are doing well. They don't look like they have any issues yet. No yellow leaves at all, which is really exciting. I do have some leaves at the top I see now. That kind of wilted, but I think that'll perk back up. This plant here is taller than me now, so I can say it's actually over 5'10" in height. So these plants look really great. Cucumbers are absolutely going crazy, man, since I put them on this fence. Look at this, guys. Look at them all climbing up on this fence. They're way up here. They are just rolling. A lot of flowers showing. So, you know, at the beginning of my videos, I wasn't too impressed with this garden. Didn't think it was going to work, but man, things are just kicking off on the things that I do have planted. So I'm really excited about this little garden. Well, all right, that's about it for today. Battery's about to go dead. I do want to tell you, I didn't get to show you the big garden up front, but we'll catch it on the next video. And we're starting to make plans for the hurricane. That there's a high potential this hurricane is going to hit us on Sunday. It's formed in the Gulf, and it's projected to hit us right down the nose. So we're hoping that that don't happen. So I got to start moving things from my garage because it's really cluttered with stuff before this wind hits. So my idea, this room is not being used for anything. And tell me what you guys think I should do with it. But I'll show you. It's kind of stocked up with stuff. Turn this light on here. So this is a room that's really not even used. So we're going to put some store some stuff in here for now. I'd like to make like a little shop in here. It's really good size, but it's just wasted space. So I'm going to put all of my fertilizers and everything that I have on these shelves for now, and get all of that squared away. And there's nothing, all of this is just insulation and everything else. Okay, well, let me let y'all go. My battery's dying. I hope all of y'all are well. You guys stay safe, and until we meet again, prepare for the unknown.